So parents, like me, I'm sure you've been looking around the house for more items that have different shapes. This morning I found this one. The other day I found this wonderful square box. So I know you're continuing to collect things at home for the children to use in their games and also to begin to become familiar with common shapes in our lives and in theirs. Now you remember in the beginning we talked about associating the color names. So we said, this is red, and this is red, and so on. So we did the basic red, blue, yellow, and green colors. Now I think we're ready to introduce the words for the shapes. So I have Ziva here again today. So Ziva, remember when we played the game with the red dot and the red dot? Today, let's start using the real name for this shape. It's called circle. Can you try and say that? Circle. Yeah, that's good. That's circle. So I'm going to give you a chance to start, all right? Can you put a red circle and a red circle? Good job, Ziva. That's right. A red circle and a red circle. And so we can go on doing that with blue and green and yellow circles because they pretty much know their names, and today they're getting used to one new word. You know, all of us, even though we're not so conscious of it, really learn one thing at a time. So give these young children a chance to get used to the word circle and maybe even say, look, Ziva, you want to have lunch on your green circle plate? That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Or, wow, yes, your little teddy bear can have lunch on his yellow circle plate. These words have to become part of the child's life in order for them to have any meaning. So we've done circles one day. Tomorrow, you could say, you know what I found today? Remember this green card? The name of this shape is square. I know, it sounds funny, doesn't it? Let's try. Square. Okay, square. That's good enough. That's good. It's like squirrel. So a green square. Can you find a green square for us? Okay, great. And Ziva puts a green square. So today you can practice with 2 or 3 different shapes. Certainly the circles and the squares. Repeating the colors, repeating the names, even if the children don't pronounce them exactly right. And so the next day, you might go on with, whoa, did you know we had this one too? Yeah, they're red, and you know its name is triangle. You know, you can make a triangle with your fingers if you want to. So I'm going to put a red triangle. Ziva, would you like to put a red triangle? Okay, fine, go ahead. So Ziva puts a red triangle and a red triangle. So now for a day or so we add different color triangles, but we repeat the circle and the square and the triangle, and so it becomes a game and we're practicing using those words. And we might even have some blocks in the house. Yeah, it's a yellow triangle. Oh, and remember we cut out this white triangle? We need to spend more time on the less common words, like rectangle and triangle. So, I think this is our last shape for a while, Ziva. And are you ready for its name? Okay, rectangle. Rectangle. It's kind of hard. So you just listen to it a couple of times and then you can try saying it. So Ziva, would you like to match? Yeah? Okay. So here's a yellow rectangle and another yellow rectangle. And so we go on doing that with yellow rectangles and blue rectangles and all the different colors that they have been learning. You know what I remember? Ziva, look, this box is a rectangle. It's kind of the same shape, but it's bigger. And I see something on the floor that's a rectangle. It's a carpet. So let's find all the things at home that are indeed the shape of a rectangle. You'll find fewer that are triangles, so you'll have to look hard for those. But circles and squares are just about everywhere. So several days of playing with these shapes and cards, or just with the blocks, or just with the paper cutouts that you've made. Now we end up with a challenge. When the children are really comfortable with the color names and the shape names, add a challenge. Make a bunch of cards that have different configurations of different colors and different shapes. And you know, the possible combinations are endless. So you can make as many games as you and the children would like to play. If you can't make the cards, use the blocks or use the paper cutouts. a game something like, okay, I'm going to start with a red rectangle. What do you want to put? Okay, sure. Put a yellow triangle. Good job. Okay, my turn. I'm going to put a green square, and so on. At the end of putting a line of 4 or 5, we need to read the pattern. Oh, yeah, okay, so it's a red rectangle. It's a yellow triangle. That's right, triangle. It's a green square. By the way, folks, this is the beginning of early math because they're seeing a pattern. And of course, all of math is patterning. And it's the beginning of reading because we are reading what we have put here. We've read the red rectangle. We've read the yellow triangle. So you're doing some pre-reading and some pre-numeracy, even when we're just learning the names of shapes and colors. Well, I hope you have some fun doing this with your children. I hope they begin to learn what you felt you needed them to learn, the names of the colors and the names of the shapes. But do remember that all these are very abstract and not in a 3 and 4-year-old's realm of living. So don't be surprised if it takes a little time. Let me know what you find out. Let me know what your questions are. And if anyone has any other thoughts of something we could share together, do let me know. Because we've done some reading, we've done some handwriting, we've done some shapes and colors. What's next?